Hey, great mathematicians, it's time for another video. And in this time, I'm going to be covering how to round decimals. But before we even get to that, I must stress it is very important that you know your place values. If you're still struggling memorizing where the hundredths are located, the thousands, and so on, rounding decimals is going to be a very difficult task. However, if you have internalized your place values, you're one step closer to mastery. So, what do we know about rounding? Well, we have a little rhyme that we've been using in class, and that some of you guys also already knew as well. Five or more, let it soar. Four or less, let it rest. Meaning, if the digit ends with a number 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, you're going to round up. But if that digit ends with 4, 3, 2, 1, or 0, you are going to round down. So let's go ahead and do a couple examples. So we're going to look at the example, round to the nearest tenth for the number 5 and 921 thousandths. So the first thing you want to do is locate the tenths place because that is the place value they're asking you to round to. So I've gone ahead and highlighted the number 9 because the 9 is in our tenths place. We have 9 tenths. And once you have located your place value, you also are going to want to locate the place value directly to the right of it. So I also highlighted the hundredths place or the digit 2 as well, but this one in red. The digit in red is going to let us know if we're going to round up or down. So I'm going to ask myself, is that 5 or more, or is that 4 or less? And well, 2 is 4 or less. So we are going to let it rest. And because we're going to let it rest, that means every digit after the tenths place, we're just going to turn it to the number 0. We're letting it rest. We're putting it to sleep. Okay, but Mr. Morales, what happens if we're going to round up? What do we do then? So I have another example for you. For this one, we're going to round 4 and 878 thousandths to the nearest hundredths. So first, I located the place value we're rounding to, which is the hundredths. I highlighted the number 7 in yellow. Then I found the place value directly to the right of it, which is this number 8. Once again, that is going to let us know, are we going to let it soar or let it rest? And 8 is 5 or more, so we're going to let it soar. And because we're going to let it soar, we're going to add 1 to the hundredths place because we're rounding up this time. So simple mathematics, we know 7 plus 1 equals 8. But still, just like when we rounded down, every place value after the place value we're rounding to is going to turn into the number 0. So our answer will be 4 and 880 thousandths. All right, guys, I hope this helped. And if anything, you can always email me asking for more practice problems.